To those who think the term Becky is a racial slur, the term Becky isn't racial, it's historical. Black women have been hysterical behind losing their Black babies to white women in plantation homes, yet breastfeeding and raising their own children only for them to grow up and steal our Black men. For them to say we cannot share the same water fountain, yet they share the same areola, gentrified our milk, and somehow processed that we are not the soil God made us from. Yet somehow Kylie or Rachel always seem to desire the injections of our lips, the tint of our sun-kissed melanin, and the natural silhouette of our bodies. Somewhere in Alabama, Mississippi, South Carolina, Becky is using her long bona fide tresses to secure an African-American man who has left a boy in his household to tend to her submissiveness, to escape the resilience of our tongue, the defiance of our spirit. He has left a footprint of fearing one day the queen he thought he was ready for would dethrone him in his kingdom. So he feels more safe with her. Feels like she will suck and swallow his ego and give it back to him. Feels like she ain't gonna disrespect his authority. Like she ain't gonna challenge him when he gets a taste of his own medicine. This has nothing to do with race and everything to do with a reminder. A reminder of how complicated these men think we are, how challenging our names are to pronounce, how subtle our hair grows toward God, how dim our voice is when we see the light, how we determine what good hair is, how trained we've become to run them off, and how we've begun differentiating skin tones, the color spectrums. The lighter you are, the closer to freedom he can be. I agree. We shouldn't use names to identify any one race, but history has called us niggers, coons, pickaninnies, and darkies. We were once called out at slave auctions with names like Becky, Mary, Sally, or Sarah, Molly, as if it were a privilege to even have one. So now when we say our names, they have weight, they have meaning. They have purpose. They have the hand of God in its creation and wisdom with every enunciated syllable. So yes, when our men are afraid of their shadows, when they cannot confront their skeletons, when they can't handle the frustration when we suck our teeth, when the smell of our sweet peach reminds him of where he came from, Sankofa, Jinami, rice, gold, diamonds, Ashanti, Oshun, Kente, cocoa butter, cassava, head wraps, hot combs, when he forgets twerking is an African ritual dance and not sexual entrapment, when he cannot recognize the Ankh or his dialect or his cloth, when he cannot look at me as his Black queen and see a reflection of the man he truly is, if he chooses to test his margins between disloyalty and infidelity, well, he better call Becky with the good hair. But this ain't got nothing to do with race.